Every applicant that called us to come into the office to fill out an application, we would find that probably 30 to 40% of the people that called wouldn't come in. They don't want to take the time and effort to drive 15, 20 minutes, sometimes a half hour. Some rely on mass transportation to get to and from work. So it may not be that easy for them to get to your office. They may feel that there's not time value for them to do it. So giving them this sort of access is really, really good for them. They can go, even if they don't have a home computer, not that people today really don't have access, but if you have the workforce that doesn't have access to home computers, their own computer, they can go to a library, they can use a phone, a friend's computer. They even have phone apps that they can log on and use.
I'm going to add a couple things. We use a different program. It's called Applicant Pro. It's not that expensive. I think it costs a couple thousand. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a couple thousand. When you think about your time, especially when you're small, your time is even more valuable. The personality test, the company we use is called Zero Risk. And again, that's very cost effective. And that's weeded out a lot of applicants. So those two components have been very successful. I will add one thing about Applicant Pro. What it does is, has a component, it can send out the ad to all of the government agencies and I think even some online sources. So if I'm going to post an ad, I post it on there, it automatically sends it out to around 30 different sources.
It'll be picked up by other search engines and stuff like that.
Right.
That'll mine that data that's available.
One was, it sent it out to Indeed. I don't know if anybody knows who Indeed is. We're getting a lot of our responses from Indeed because Applicant Pro is pushing it out to them. And I thought, I was shocked, but it's what's happening.
And you can use the system not just to hire chauffeurs, you can use it to hire detailers, you can use it to hire your reservationists and dispatchers. Anybody and everybody that works in your business can have access to this type of application. And you can actually design these applications that they're more job specific to the actual job that you're hiring for. 1 second, Jonathan, I'll get right with you. Wayne, you have a question back there?
Yeah, you mentioned the Applicant Pro. Are there other programs like this?
Yeah, so I mean, I had mentioned HireRight is one of them, HireRight. I'm sorry, RITE. We use them for also for our CDL drug testing pool. They handle a lot of different HR related type of functionalities. And if you go on their website, they list all their different things that they do.